Right, so my only issue with the expedience of taking out the swap was going to be, of course, the axles. That's the only thing I was worried about. Last night when I was talking to Blake, when he was dropping off the car, kept saying, as long as the axles don't give me any problem, this will be a quick yank out. I mean, I'm missing this mount, so the only mount I got to do is this one, that one, and the one that holds the back. And the exhaust is off the car, so I don't even have to disconnect the header for the downpipe. So that's going to be pretty quick. So I came over, I did this one first, and that one broke loose. I was pretty excited. I was like, alright, cool. This probably won't be a struggle. Come back over this son of a bitch though, and I about broke my toes trying to get this one fucking loose. And it was really beat in there, you know, really beat in there good. I've got it pried loose though, where it was punched in, but for whatever reason, still not. Well, no, okay, here I have a theory of why it's still not coming loose, because this mount's gone, the engine's tilted a little bit, and I look down there and I see the axle's cocked. So I'm thinking maybe the tension from the axle being like this is just putting it that much more pressure on the axle nut, and it doesn't want to break loose. So for expedience sake, I think what I'm going to probably try and do is I'm going to go ahead and take this axle off, and once one of the axles is out, when I go to actually take the engine out, I might be able to swing it a little bit and pop the other axle out. But now that I'm looking at it, man, this engine bay is really fucking tight, so I don't even know how the fuck. Maybe if I'd have to lift it more on the tranny side, and if it's leaning, it'll be able to pop out. I don't know, but I gotta figure out something, because I ain't trying to sit on this fucking thing all weekend over something stupid. Or there's a possibility that I could drag my cherry picker out here, tie it up, and jack it up enough where the engine raises up enough to take the pressure off that axle. There's that idea. Oh man. And it's the downpour stopped. It's only sprinkling now. I'm not really getting hit too hard right here because of my tree, but you know, now the fucking floor is still wet. And look at this. Now I got a mess. Jesus, this is fucking shit timing, shit weather. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do today. All right, not sure how well you can see right now, but I went ahead and pulled the harness out from inside the car, wrapped it around, and disconnect the harness for the fuse box here. Also got that here. I actually like the case here you set up for the harness. It's almost like, why would you even bother trying to tuck something like this? It's almost invisible to the naked eye. I mean, like, it's really, maybe it's just because this harness is really new compared to everything I'm used to dealing with, and all the loom is still fresh and tight. But anyway, yeah, so I went on a fucking mission getting the axle out here because the spindle didn't want to separate. Whatever, I used a scissor jack to pry it open, finally popped it loose, and then drug it out. Alright, I took off the shifter cables, popped those aside, the throttle cable and the fucking cruise control cable. So now the only thing that's holding this in besides the mounts, oh well, I got some hoses I need to disconnect right here, but that's not a big deal, is that axle on that side. Now I am probably gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I think I said it earlier. I'm just gonna drop the swap, and I think what I'll do is once I have it free and loose, I'll see if I can rotate it a little bit, and if I can just get a little bit of rotation on it, I can get a screwdriver in that axle boot on the backside, and or not the boot, but just the axle where it meets the tranny, and disconnect it. As a matter of fact, I think this side has to be the side that the half shaft is on. So if that's the case, then I'll just swing the damn thing forward and unbolt the half shaft and let it drop, and then I'll see about getting it out or not when the time comes later. I think what I'll probably do is once I get the swap out and the major headache is done, then I'll get the wheel back on that side and see if I can't get it off then. I would very much like to. I mean, that's, you know, the axles is one of the things I'm missing as part of the fucking swap, so I would very much like to have that, so I don't have to go buy a new axle. Whatever. It's dark out now. I mean, it may not look like that way on the phone, but it's really low visibility, and we haven't even got to the meal time yet, so we're gonna run out real quick and see if we can grab something to eat, you know, do the Thanksgiving thing. All right, guys. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to y'all, and I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Peace.